All right, we do have some people who are new to qualing, so just real quick, let me explain how it works. You have 1 hour to get the highest scores you can. We do number of max outs and then the next highest score, and that determines your seed for the main bracket. During the 1 hour qualifiers, you may reset at your leisure. After the 1 hour is up, you may not start a new game. That's pretty much it. It's a fairly simple system. All right. Qual slot 2. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris! So we have Ninja here pulling out the classic folding TV table, showing that hypertapping is not dead. Hypertapping, a largely unpopular nowadays because of the advent of rolling, which many consider to be a overall better technique for playing Tetris. We definitely have some of the old guard, some of the old tappers, people who learn to tap and are very consistent with it. And then we have kind of the new guard here. We've got Duke and his two sons, Robot and Red 40 there. Throw, a very young Tetris player, actually won the bracket yesterday for 100-line sprint, beating out Bidwell, who qualified last session. Throw with an early top out. Duke, I asked him a couple of questions beforehand. It turns out that he has been playing Tetris for a very long time, but basically only like leveling up in Tetris recently. We have a very hearty cast here, a very, very good cast.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, okay, closer to the mic. We are doing okay. It's our bar here. Wow, we got pretty much the entire family up there today. We also got Ninja. Cool seeing them all qual at the same time.
Yeah, it's Ninja currently neck and neck with Duke almost. Ninja, I think, about a Tetris ahead. But, you know, there's a lot of people I want to see meet. I kind of want to see Ninja versus Duke today. I think that'd be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, I think that it's like kind of see. It's going to be interesting seeing the bracket take shape here. Kind of wondering where the cutoff is. So we got 7 people in this qual spot, I believe.
Correct. We have 7 people
so
in this
qual
13
slot. Total, and then we have one more qual slot after this.
If you do want to register for quals, come up and see us over here.
So we have another qual starting out.
That is going to be the final one. Should start around 1:20-ish.
Yeah, a little after 1 p.m. And the bracket will start probably a little after 3:30. Sorry, 2:30.
2:30, yeah.
3:30 Mountain Time.
But yeah, we're currently filling out that that qual sheet that you can see on the right side there. Tetris time, of course, with 4 max outs and a 9-5-1 kicker. Kind of a heartbreaking final game.
Yeah,
that couldn't get the long bar.
That might be hard to beat. You didn't have a kicker though, so it's gonna have one of those.
I've definitely seen a couple of quals where just 0 kicker, just all maxes. I actually competed in just about a decade ago, CTWC 2015.
Oh, wow.
I didn't do very well. I was 10 years old, did not do very well in...
That's experience.
But it's wild. I've been going to CTWC. This is my 10th anniversary, which means that I've been going longer than some people have been alive for Tetris.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild.
Ninja currently pretty deep. Yeah, almost 100 lines in, 411. That is a very good score.
I think that Ninja is the only person who hasn't reset yet. Red 40, Duke, and Throwbot all having at least one reset. I think Throw the furthest into this qual right now. Currently, my co-commentator is registering people. Ninja currently play 449 with 62% Tetris rate. Pretty solid score. Looking for a long bar, currently getting droughted, unfortunately. And, of course, covers up the well directly before the long bar comes, as always. The Tetris curse.
That happens.
Into Tetris.
So
into
many
19.
Times. 483 is the transition score for Ninja. Immediately nails one more. He's not wasting any time. Not dilly-dallying like I was.
Does have a pretty big S spire there.
We just kind of keep coming, but he's doing okay.
He's dealing with it well.
Pieces over. He's a tapper. Uses a lot more flexibility on 19.
Not quite as much as rolling, but it does give you
know,
quite a lot of flexibility for it.
That's true. Oh, he's
not having to charge DAS.
The Z doesn't get over.
Yeah, unfortunate. Goes for the I tuck. Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Needs to get a 5-tap I. Can't make it. 517, 700.
Good start for him, though. 517.
And we have just about 7 minutes and 30 seconds taken up.
Nice little solve there from Red 40.
Yeah, that was very good. Red 40, Duke's other son, aside from Zero.
We're about to transition here.
Yep.
Only one Tetris away now. Would like it sucked beforehand. 459 is the score.
Gets the tuck.
There we go. Yeah, this board looking much better.
Zero has said that his goals for this qual being one max out, and I believe an 800. I believe this is Zero's first proper qual. Can't remember if he qualled at Jonas Cup or not. Doesn't get the J over. Needs a long bar on the right side. It's very high up on 19 and can't get it over. Unfortunately, a 497.62.
Does give you a higher revenue, for example, but you know. Halfway through 18 here, we get 130 lines of 18 before he transitions, and he's doing so far so good. 275 for him. Zero at the beginning of his game, kind of losing that high. See if he decides to stick with it or just tries to reset. One of the interesting things about the call format, you can just reset. You lose a little bit of time with the way that these little credit streaks go by. But that's fine.
Well, and of course, there's always the AG start select code. But of course, that means that you have to.
This is steadily humming along here through 31. What else trying to get where things moves into a new game. Thank you all for coming by. We're about 10 minutes into this fall session. We will be having one more fall session. Plenty of room there. So if you are interested in playing, you can come up and see us here at the desk. We have an entry fee of $10. We will have the gold-person gold bracket, and everyone else will be in a silver bracket, so everyone who falls will get to play in the tournament itself. We're coming along here, currently sitting at 366. 17 more lines until the 19 transitions. Speed will increase substantially then. We'll go increase 50%, so instead of he's falling every 3 frames, it'll fall every 2 frames. Gas player is very, very tricky. Gas, of course, means that you're playing the game in your traditional way. You're pressing holding left. Newton's out at 20, now it's 19, okay, 421.
What the fuck?
See if you guys can quite get that bar over, but he's going to have a score on the scoreboard here, 424.
Yeah, Ninja is pretty solid start, a 51% Tetris rate and 300K roughly, just under.
Score come in from one of the ball stations. 9:31 from Jacobo. Hi, Jacobo. How's it going?
Jacoba calling over on our CT2, CT3.
Yeah, I think we have another. He's also being recorded to video, so it's just not being broadcast on the big screen here. Crack crew over there, TT, Tetris Tide. You saw him call just a little bit earlier. He's the one before Max Out, so he'll be doing a little bit of commentary here. It looks like. You know, 100 lines in. Transition will happen at 130 lines. Lombard Tetris 390.
And it's looking like we might be having a 500K cutoff, maybe 400K cutoff. We got a VOT setup. VOTs, yeah. Vertical O-tuck setup, yeah. Well, I guess it's just an OTS. It's just an O-tuck setup because you can't have a vertical. It's a square. See if Twitch chat has any vitzes in chat for us. We are currently streaming. It's not pretty, but we are doing it. No, that was a triple. 500K, 490K post transition is tall ask for. Oh no, doesn't get the. Oh, still could get. Oh.
Still alive, but well, that will improve on his score. So 514, 520.
What was it? 514. That's lower. This last one, 517.
Never mind. It was the last one's 517. I was misremembering. So, alrighty. Actually, his robot is doing. It's a pretty good game going on here. Lombard Tetris goes up to 386, 90 lines in.
Duke also having a pretty solid game. 50% Tetris rate on 18, currently 82 lines. Up to above a 50% Tetris rate. As I said, Duke is Rose's father there. A very kind of old school player. Just started getting more competitive with it recently. Actually, Red 40, Duke's other son. And I believe Mom is out there in the crowd somewhere. Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Robot, this is a very good game. 479. Still got 20 more lines to go before the transition. Cash 4 of them in, get that Tetris. Of course, you're always going for that Tetris. Use the Lombard to score 4 lines. That is the.
So it's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game. You get the Tetris.
Zro has said he is trying to get at least one max out in this. He would love for a max out, and then probably an 800K for a kicker, which he is certainly capable of. A third on stage would be awesome. First live max out, I think. I don't remember if he had one at Jonas Cup or not. That's right. A triple for Zoro there, covering up the well. In a little bit of trouble, needs to do some digging, but transition to 19 here. 550.
Very solid score for Zero.
Oh, misshifts the L while charging DAS, I think. Or no, he's rolling.
He's going to top out with 332. Beat his previous score.
Zero with the Tetris into 20 here.
There we go.
Another Tetris.
Crosses 600
Set up for another one. There's the long bar. A very, very good RNG here. Oh, misshifts the Z, I believe. Oh, S. My bad. Getting droughted right now. Yeah, that was a very, very clean burn. Very flat burn. Zero has a lot of piece acceptance right now. Gets the long bar over for 665 here. Looking for another Tetris. Oh, wow. Another Tetris. 720 here. The Vits. Looking to recover from that overshift. Oh. And that might be it. Yep. 723, 500. Yeah, sure.
Trying to get the score. Yeah, so Ninja right now trying to get his board down. Red currently the one furthest into the game.
What was score? 723, 500? All right.
Players at the top have restarted. Duke's acting pretty clean. Ninja clean but dependent has not quite going to be able to avoid the dig. Alright, we are over 20 minutes into this qualifying session. If you are interested in playing yourself, we will have one more qualifying session after this.
Okay. Yeah, have a great day.
So if you're interested, it is $10 to register.
That was Clark Doodle, I believe.
Come up and see us. We'll have a blast. Last night Tetris World Championship Washington State qualifier. Along my Tetris for Ninja. Red currently how do lines in 263 gets another Tetris 286. Clean and looking for more. Nice little sucker that J.
Yeah, my sheet isn't updating at all. Unfortunately, the qual sheet is not quite updating, but we do have access to it online.
We were getting all the scores written down.
Yeah.
178 for Duke at top. 2 lines in. Red currently going to get a Tetris. 13 more lines into the transition. 316. Has some bit of runway left. I'm trying to get this cleaned out beforehand. This set up dirty. Lumbar gonna get it. Those dirty Tetrises, the ones that are not at column, sorry, not at row 0.
Hey. You, I row 2 at least. You can have a clean Tetris.
Yeah, row 1 is, I guess people call it a dusty Tetris.
A dusty Tetris? I haven't heard that one before.
But yeah, that's not particularly risky.
Transition to 19 there with a drought. Tetris ready. Unfortunately, plugs it up just before.
347 was the score. It is clean and set up now. Oh, walks the well right before the
Oh, can't get it over because of 19 speed.
RFA, but you know what? GG's Red get something on the board here. 349. Ninja currently furthest in at 80 lines. 233 for him.
Our qual sheet has appeared. Oh, wait, here it is. No, it's there. I just have to.
25 pieces, and it's kind of everything to go his way. Not quite going to happen, but still. Still got 35 minutes left, not even halfway through this session.
Oh. There's a white. There's a white box on our scoreboard. I wonder what it could say. It'll tell us in like 5 minutes. Regardless, Duke here, 127. Currently our furthest ahead player on this qual slot. Looking like a couple of solid burns here. I'm always interested to know about like how much players know. Very good tuck setup, but unfortunately can't clean it up in time. Gets a 20-piece drought into.
Yeah, that's the worst time to get it.
Looks like there is a loading issue. For the qual sheet.
Yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. That's what the balls are all about.
Tetris for Zrobot here, currently at 210K with only 42 lines, 86% Tetris rate, 87 now. Very impressive start here.
The one to watch.
I think Zero, maybe not the person to beat here, but the person to have a match with.
Oh yeah, that was. I think we can see some very juicy matchups. Top 4 people do get advised the next round. So
Currently, it is Tetris Time, Jacobo, Biggie, and then Zero already in 4th. So unless Zero gets displaced by someone in the 3rd qual slot.
Jacobo will get a max out. The second player to get a max out here.
Or, I mean, Zero very capable of getting a max out. 91% Tetris rate currently, 70 lines. Still fighting for his life on 17 here, unfortunately.
It's kind of the thing, you know, you get into a little bit of a rest sometimes. You're trying to break out of it.
Zero setting up for a T-tuck here. Will he get the T-piece? There it is, and gets the tuck. Zero with a very tuck-heavy playstyle, I find.
They're fun to watch, maybe not the safest thing in the world.
Perhaps to his detriment in the tournament yesterday. It slows you down a little bit, but 85% Tetris rate now. 444,000.
Very, very hot pace for Zero.
Another Tetris. Zero going for a skim there. Taking the double. Another Tetris. 492. And another Tetris for Zero here. 5:15 pre.
Still got plenty of room before the transition. He's going for a big one.
5:38. Goes for the tuck again. Another Tetris. 5:60 pre. Currently getting droughted, a 15, 16-piece drought now. And finally gets the long bar, 18th piece. Very, very recoverable.
Wow. Usually some piggyback to Sarah who just showered us in French fries of multiple types. So thank you.
Zero currently still trying to burn down from the results of that, the cleanup from that misshift. Just goes to show how deadly misshifting can be, even on 18. High up on 19 here.
Wow. This is an incredible dig.
Oh, misshifts. Needs to get a eyepiece over. Gets it over Tetris. 622. Another. Oh, and can't get it over. 624, 8141. Unfortunately, not enough to beat it, but a very, very good score. Very, very good run.
You're now over halfway through the qualifying session. 29 minutes and 8 seconds left. If you're interested in joining this here tournament, we have one more qualifying session after this. It'll be an hour long. Sit there and play Tetris for as long as you can for an hour.
Ninja here with a 322. 50% Tetris rate into 100 line, 324. It's Bidwell. Ow. Ninja currently with a 52% Tetris rate, 395, 555. Zrobot with a 19 start here. He's shaking his head. He doesn't look too happy with it. He said he would switch, but that was, I think, during the last 5 minutes or so to see if he could. I think now he's just hungry. I mean, he has a good enough score to make top 4 unless someone knocks him out, so he's in a relatively safe area now. Network, presumably, but like I can't even access it through OBS. I'm doing it on my phone right now, but like, no, I'm just using my phone. Yeah, no, this is horrible. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Zro here continuing the 19 start. Pretty good pace here. Sets up the Vits. Does not get it, unfortunately. Gets a dirty Tetris here. Yeah. It's not ideal, but it does work. Looks like he's overshifting the J there. Oh, can't get the eyepiece over for... Oh, gets it over! Zro was a dasser during the tournament last time. I didn't know that he had this kind of tapping in him. Red currently on pace to beat his PB here. And there it is, 355. Red currently at 380. Zro's sticking with it on 19 here. Lets him burn down the rest of his stack. Very nice. Oh, no. Now he's basically got to get a Vits over. No, that's going to be it. But 403. It's a very good score. Currently, the top 4 is looking like Tetris Time, Jacobo, Biggie Max, Robot, and then Arbaro, Bidwell, Ninja, Snowy, Duke, Red 40, and then Possum are the current standings. We might have it up on stream here. And yes, we currently have a our qualifying leaderboard back up.
Here we go. Let's see what's going on.
Let's see here. Zoro gets the T-tuck on 19, perhaps getting a little bit more confidence in his 19 play for tournament. But 100% Tetris rate, 4 Tetrises in. 5 Tetrises.
Wow, really impressive on 19.
Six Tetrises. Unfortunately, makes the first gaps in his stack. Doing some good digging here. Misshifts. Misshifts again. Needs to do some cleanup work here. Gets the S over. Very, very nice play high up on the stack here. But, of course, that's what you can do with rolling. Needs to get a long bar into that that dirty Tetris gap, but can't get it over. Unfortunately, a 158-400 for Zoro. GG's, for sure, for sure. Yeah, Biggie, I believe kind of on a, not quite hiatus, but a break from Tetris for a little bit. She's been around. But I believe she's shifting to a hybrid play style.
Yeah, she was rolling. She was sitting next to her all night. She was mentioning that she was mostly playing dash in the early part of the year, but started rolling specifically for this tournament.
Yeah, it's a kind of an interesting tournament setup where we have a lot of forward-weighted. This is kind of one of the earlier tournaments, especially in the on the West Coast, aside from Genesis, and then it's just a couple. Very new, yes. But we are getting, hopefully, the same setup at Reed College, pretty much. I'd have to check.
Go ahead and check that out. This is over 100 lines in, 399. Right, Billy at 210. Over 87 lines in.
For who? I already did, I think. I just think it's not updated up there. Yeah, Portland Regional, April 12th to 13th.
We got a bunch of regionals happening all throughout the U.S. and the world. So if you are interested, go to the CTWC Discord. Also put it in.
Yeah, it's on there. It's just not updated up there. Oh, no, it's literally right there.
16.5 minutes left. If you want to register, go ahead and head up to the table here.
Register up here, over here.
We're waving our hands at you. You can see us. $10 to compete. An hour to qualify, and you'll be playing in a tournament.
Duke still hitting out with that honestly very strong 424 340.
Yeah.
A very, very strong qualifier. That's not bad then.
Yeah, absolutely not.
If I do end up calling, which I may end up doing later, I'll probably do some 9 starts, go for a 200K PB from silver.
Yeah, you could definitely do it. I was watching Ren play last night. Ren does not play like
I just don't play enough. I watch a lot of Tetris. I know a lot of Tetris. I am very good at stacking like Stack Rabbit if given enough time. I'm not good at thinking in the moment.
Sit down and play for an hour. You'll get better at it.
Zro here with a very clean stack on 19. Definitely looking like a very strong, post 200-300K player maybe. Post transition. Very nice T-spin on 19. That's a 2-frame window for that, I believe.
Yeah, you just don't have a lot of time to do it.
It's not quite frame perfect like it is on 29, but it is very close.
One of the core differences between NES Tetris and modern Tetris is that pieces lock more or less instantaneously.
Another one.
Yeah,
Trying to maintain that 100% Tetris rate. And that's another difference is like NES Tetris is a lot less free with what you can do.
it looks like you will have to take a few birds here. But
One last Tetris to send it off.
perfect to 36 lines, beautiful stuff from Zro.
Yeah, 200K post at least. So we're looking at, maybe a, he was getting 500K, 600K before, so definitely a very strong 800K player consistently. And obviously he has maxes. .92% Tetris rate, very strong in 19 here. 88% now.
Zro's going to be a formidable opponent tournament time.
Also a little bit, I think there's a little bit of a mental aspect there where, like, Zro is very young and can throw his opponent off with some plays.
I mean, I witnessed it firsthand yesterday. I played him in the 100-line sprint.
275, 200 post. A very, very, very good run.
13 minutes left. 13 minutes.
Yeah, we have just about 13 minutes left in this qualifying slot. If you would like to register for the next one, please come up and see me right here.
We have plenty of spots.
We have a lot of spots available. Ninja with a 160 high up. Doing some burns. A little bit of a cheese stack here. He is. Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. Ninja currently the furthest into his game, though Duke not too far behind him. Ninja 184, Duke 158. Just go to top out. Duke looking pretty solid here in terms of pace. In terms of stack shape.
Yeah, Tetris Time and Jacobo kind of looking like the two people to beat now. Biggie not too far behind either of them. Only about a 70K difference. Between, obviously, the kicker for Tetris Time. Tetris Time has 4 max outs. Some of them with incredible pace. I believe one of them was a 200 line max.
Yeah. Tetris time, top 25 player, and improving very, very rapidly recently. Used to be famous as a tapper roller hybrid player.
We have
Table and he would violently kick it out of the way.
we have video of this at CTWC Pasadena.
He's since transitioned to full-time rolling, and it is paying dividends. So we'll see that in action shortly. Ninja survives the long drought, nods his head in approval. It's about 10 minutes left.
We have a joke about that in the fighting game community. If you get hit with something nasty, you do the FGC head nod, and I kind of feel like it's that way when you top out early in Tetris. You're just like,
Yeah, okay.
that was on me. That was my bad. I should have simply been prepared for not getting a long bar for 50 lines, you know, or 50 pieces.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't expect the impossible. So, yeah, what am I even doing over here?
Ninja here looking like a strong 200K here. 55 lines. I'm not sure where the cutoff will be. Probably about 400K, I'm thinking.
Yeah, see how many people qualify in the last slot.
And we'll get some of the volunteers too as well.
And you're over halfway to level 19 here. Longmark Tetris 239.
Ninja looking very solid with a 270 here, 45% Tetris rate.
Could be a very good shot to improve his high score here. This is a max out plus kicker. Okay, but only had one player max out so far.
Of course, that player did max 4 times, but
Crashed 4 times. So,
Dusty Tetris, as I learned it is called for Ninja.
Jacobo got a 931, so not too far off.
Yeah, that's very, very close. I don't think Jacobo has submitted any scores since then, so perhaps just going for the max.
But also, that's a very good story. Get that early. You don't have to.
Yeah, you can kind of relax, rest on your laurels, maybe practice some 19.
Got quals where you score really well at the beginning. Just takes so much pressure off your shoulders. It is just a completely different experience.
Duke here getting droughted. 19, 20-piece drought. 22. Square acceptance is like one of the hardest pieces to accept anyway, normally. Squares and, honestly, long bars if you don't have a well.
This is Z's, I think the notorious ones for not being able to play. And also, all the squares, S's and Z's, if you do have one spot for him, you get like 4 of them. You can perform these spires.
Again, just no good spot for the O piece there. He's definitely dealing with the RNG very well. Here we go. 87 lines there. 91. And another Tetris. Commenting this like it's a 100-line sprint, I guess. Yeah. That is just 5 minutes remaining. If you want to register for the next qualifying session, come see us over here. We're waving at you. Qualify for an hour or less if you want. If you're happy with your scores, you can leave after like 5 minutes.
Yeah, go get some curly fries. Usually you get to Biggie and Sarah. These fries are so, like when you're hungry, something tastes better? That is what is happening to me with these french fries right now. They're incredible.
Red 40 here, some very clean stacking through the drought.
Here are the Washington State Fairgrounds, the Mattress Firm Show.
That's right, we are live from the Mattress Firm Showplex.
I'm wondering, is this where they have it's a state fair, is this where they have cows and stuff?
If you notice while we were walking here, yes, they do have cows.
Right, you get your prize chicken. You get a ribbon on the biggest chicken or whatever.
I didn't know that they had a competition for that.
Yeah, I think normally, I've never been to Washington State. I should go, though. I live in Seattle.
Zrobot here with a 500K into 19. Very good pace, very clean stacking, high up.
Stacking up high, but you can barely handle it. It's a Tetris. This is well blocked, not getting great pieces.
Oh, misshifts the O. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's tragic.
558 for Zro.
3 minutes left to start another game.
And of course, you can reset before the timer, but you cannot start a new game until, or after the timer has elapsed. You have only until this timer is up to start your last game.
There is maybe 15, 20 seconds or so that you need before you restart because...
You have to, well, if your AB starts selecting, you have to wait for the Tetris copyright screen.
If you top out, you have to wait for the rocket.
Yeah. Well, depending on your score.
Yeah,
Personally, I never wait for the rocket. I thought rocket was I don't know the score screen details. Someone out there does. Zro with the VIT set up. Looking for another long bar after he fills the dependency over there. Maybe, yeah, needs one more long bar. Let's get this VITs. Any Vitzers? There we go, VITs. And a Tetris to follow it up. Ninja here with a very strong 400K at 107.
Red 362. He is
Close to PBing.
yeah, close to beating his score.
Or beating his score. I'm not sure what his PB is.
Early high scores of 403. Getting closer with S's and Z's, not really what he wants to see.
All miss shifts.
Still survivable, but it's going to be very tricky. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Ninja here.
Very close.
Getting droughted, dealing with the drought well.
All right, Tetris 473. He has a very good chance as well. We have less than 1 minute remaining. 57 seconds.
Reset now or forever hold your pace. I need to make stickers of that. Ninja transition, 500K transition.
And well, the other person who does Classic Tetris Monthly does has a sticker club. He makes stickers.
I have quite a few. I got some from him at Jonas Cup.
Yeah, I got
I have a holographic Angry Bear.
Yeah, you were showing off your Stencil Ready sticker. That's one of them.
It's on my monitor now.
Yeah. Ninja 519.
What?
519. He's actually beat his highest score here. So
Yep.
this one will count.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you cannot start.
Everything old is new again. No more new games. 532 Ninja gets a long bar over. I believe that's a triple. 539.
Another long bar for a single. Doing some cleanup.
He's up very high against the bar for the dependency. Might have been an adjustment. Great stick here for Ninja. He's getting the stack down.
And he's almost clean again. He's clean.
He got out of it.
Looking, he really wants this Tetris. Boom, Tetris.
578. He's still going. Everyone's on their last game. Everyone looking pretty clean here. Ninja is very far into post here. Level 24. Yeah, look until level 29 before the speed increases yet again. Only really rollers are able to survive past 29.
I've seen a couple of hyper tappers do it, but it's exceedingly rare.
That's rare, and you're not going to be able to really do it consistently. Robert Tetris, he surpasses my score.
652 here.
Very important to note when people surpass my score, knock me down to 6th place while knowing it.
Ninja here, exceedingly clean.
Yeah.
Very nice skims, very nice burns. All miss shifts.
Robert Tetris going to get the stack down. 686.
Another long bar into there.
Might be able to knock this robot out of the bite. Robot currently is 723 is his high score. Ninja definitely has a runway to do it. He's going to take a triple, go over 700,000 points, 707.
Yeah, this is a very, very clean post right now. A couple of... Oh, left side Tetris.
743, that's going to move him into 4th place. Now he holds on to the bye to the second round. Still going.
Another Tetris. 779.
Silver for 2 more. There's one of them. Lombard Tetris 816.
Might be trying to shift to a center well now to try and eke out one last Tetris.
Here it is. Lombard Tetris 852.
Tried to roll.
Final game.
Amazing final game for Ninja. 852, 638.
Wade, sad you think for the beat. Yeah, so go ahead and just let us know what name you want to use. And then once you have that, write your name on this. So it could be like a screen name or your real name, doesn't really matter. And write your name on here. We'll start you with the call station. Might have you on stage, depending on people we got. But yeah, you can practice there. And then once we're ready, we'll put this in front of your or on your TV. Do we have a change for 10? What? Do we have change for 10?
I have 2. Sorry, I have 5.
Okay, no, that works. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, so go ahead and write your name. So what is your name?
Annie, A-N-N-I-E.
Alrighty, we'll get that down. Thank you.
So run one of these.
Yep. I can break a 20 for you if you need. I can break a 20 for you if you need.
No, I don't have a 20, I just have like a 10.
Oh, that's fine. It's a $10 entry fee, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you. Alright, well, good luck.
Yeah, so what do I do? I've never done it.
Yeah, so right there.
I can
Yeah.
just go sit anywhere?
Yeah, just sit in any chair. Yeah, go ahead and warm up. You can play as much as you can. And then once we're ready, okay, so the way it will work is you have an hour. The highest score will be your phone.
Do I have to, like, take pictures?
No. Just raise your hand when you're ready to submit. Someone will be Robot here at 19.555. Misshifts. Gets the, oh my. Trying to survive here, high up on 20. Triple with the long bar. Stacking down, burning down. Very clean board now. Looking to take back that 4th place spot for a bye. Oh, misshifts again, gets it over. Do you want to? All right. Looking for a long bar now. Fills it with a L piece. Don't worry, CT1 isn't live either. We're probably going to do a phone hotspot. Zro here getting droughted. Gets the long bar just when he needs it, just when he opens up that center well. Wants another long bar to fill that dependency. There's the bar for a Tetris, dirty Tetris. 681, 682. Needs a 852 or higher to get Ninja back into 5th place. Get a bye. Needs the bar on the left side there. Oh, no! And Zro will top out with a 689.808. A very good final game. You should be there the entire time for a fighting game tournament.
Yeah. But it is at 4 p.m. Okay. So.
Just wall. Just go up there and play, and we'll drop it for the bracket if we need to.
Alright. Oh, wait, should I call here? For this game? Or?
Yeah. This is the last call station, so.
Okay, I'll just talk to them. How much do we have? Outside, do I get my entry fee waived? Do I get